I am going to show you how to set up a Dropbox if that is something you're interested in. In addition to that, I am going to show you the access to Google Drive that you have free through Western. So first we'll go ahead and do Dropbox. So if you just want to, google.com, and you are going to type Dropbox Basic. The Dropbox Basic is the free version. They do have, paid subscriptions for different increments of storage space. I would recommend getting a free account and seeing how you like it, seeing if this is the appropriate amount of storage you need, which I think it will be, but you can always upgrade for a couple bucks a month. So you would be here, you'll see the screen, you can say sign up for free. I already have a Dropbox, so for some reason it's not showing me the sign up screen, but it's just submit your email address, create a password, and then they email you to verify, and you click the link. Works just the same as starting a membership or a subscription anywhere else. I have to update my credit card. I do have the paid version, but your interface will look just like this. The only difference is storage space. And so what you'll see in here along the left-hand side, you can see some of your basic areas. So you can say all files, photos. I have it set up on my phone where my photos from my camera automatically sync to Dropbox. They automatically also sync to the Google photo area. And I have it so anything on my phone syncs to Dropbox automatically. So I never really lose anything. And you can do that as well. And you can also set up your computer to automatically back up the files, which is always great, because if you do save something on your computer and it crashes, you don't want to lose that document. If you had saved that document to a cloud, aka the internet, you can access that document from another computer, or when you get a new computer, fix your computer, you can bring it back. And so that's really why I always say get a cloud-based system, because it'll happen at least once that you'll spend 10 hours working on a floor plan, working on an assignment, and then your computer crashes and you lose it, which is really, really upsetting. And sometimes you can recover files, but not really that often. So in here, you will want to upload. You can upload files. You can just do it manually as well. You can create folders. You can save things in those folders. And so I know I mentioned before that I actually have Dropbox on my desktop. So when you do get the subscription, it'll go to your downloads, and then it will go into your applications. I have a Mac, so I have applications here, but somewhere on your computer, you'll have an area where you can see all of your apps and softwares and everything. So you can find it. Let's see. Dropbox. I just saw, here it is. So I could, if I wanted just to have the entire Dropbox accessible for my Finder, I could easily bring it over, which I do have that right here already. But let's bring in a different, so let's say I want to have CAD blocks accessible to me really easy without having to go to Dropbox.com, signing in. So I can grab this, go to my Finder, or my, sidebar where I can easily find things, and you can drag and drop it. And then you can open it, and whatever you have in there, whatever you saved Dropbox will always go to here. So it's just a really quick shortcut to get to it. I always do this with the classes that I'm teaching each semester. So I have all of my classes saved to Dropbox, but each semester I have a different set of classes. So I will bring those out so I can easily access them right away. I also have a few other important. I have my business account, I'm tenure track, so I have my professional tenure files, everything like that. So I would highly recommend, in addition to putting your Dropbox or your cloud-based area here, setting up your files on your desktop or however, so you can really easily organize everything. And now I will show you something that even a lot of faculty members don't realize that they have. So go back to google.com and notice how I'm not signed into an account. It's just plain old Google. This is what you want. If you go to google.com and it automatically signs you into your Gmail, sign out of it and sign back in. See here, I have my Western email address. So the Western email address, while it is Outlook based, it is powered by Google. So we have all of the benefits of Google for free. So you can, go down here and add an account, and it will be the exact same sign-in information that you have when you check your email at Western or you just sign into your e-learning. I have it so it doesn't ask me to sign in. But then you're back here, you're signed in. If you go to these, I call this the waffle. I don't know the official word for this, but if you go to the waffle, you can see that there are some tools that you can use. So if you click Drive, this is a cloud-based storage system. This is what I have. This is really easy to share with other people with Western email addresses. And it will even show up on your like checking your mail interface through the e-learning. So you can go to My Drive and you can see everything here. You can go to Shared with Me, which is if somebody creates a document and shares it with you through here. And that's handy if the document's too large for email or it's a live document. So you can see Dr. Ayers, she's our department chair, so I have a shared folder with her. And now this live document, if you guys aren't familiar with Google Docs or Google Sheets, I will show you those real quick. I'm going to go back to the waffle, and you can see that it says Docs. So I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to start a new document. You would click here to start a new document. If you've already started a document and you want to get back in, it will show them here. I really like that it shows the thumbnail of the document in addition to the document name, because I'm a visual person, so I wouldn't remember what psychology presentation was unless I saw it. So we'll start a blank document. And then it looks very similar to a Word doc, and it is. So I'm going to say test Google Doc. And if you notice right here, it says save to drive. And then watch that cloud area when I type something. See, it goes back to saving. Every time I do something, it saves it. Which is really nice if you brought your laptop or your tablet or even your phone. They have an app for your phone into class to take notes. You can use this and it will automatically save your notes. And so that saves, your files from, having to save a Word doc from every date. But say that you have a partner project and you guys want to collaborate and brainstorm together. So we'll say design ideas with Stacy. I don't know. And so I will start, hi Stacy, please list your top ideas below. So right now Stacy does not have access to this document, and I'm going to share it with her. So first I can just click here and give it test Google Doc. Sure, it'll automatically title your document whatever the first line is, or you can change that. And then you'll go up to this button that says share. And you'll get this. So it will call you the owner. And then you can just add an email address. I don't know anybody named Stacy, but it does pull up your contact list from Western. So let's see. I can easily write a letter and it will pull up any names that come up. I have created Google Docs with full classes before, and then I would just put everybody's email address in that box, and it shares it with everybody, which is really great for sign-up sheets. Say we have a presentation, everybody has a different presentation day, but it's a day that you can sign up for. So I could create a sheet that says Monday, 1, 2, 3. Only 3 people can go. And then I can say Thursday, 1, 2, 3. And then I would share it with you and you'd have access to it. You would get an invitation. You could go to open and make sure you open it with your Western email address. If you try to open it with your Gmail, because it may automatically try to open it with your Gmail if that's what you use, because Google just defaults to that. Your Gmail address won't give you access. So you would get into the document and you could see it and you could write your name. You're like, I want to go first on Monday. Very motivated. So that's that. And then all of these edits are live and saved automatically. So if Jim is signing up right now, but Sarah is also wanting to sign up at this time, she can already see that Jim has done this. So, it's really easy to avoid mistakes of people signing up on the same day. So that's that. But then I'm just going to cancel that. And so it shows up here. Let me show you another thing that you can do here. So that's Docs, but you can also go to Sheets. Has this exact same interface. We'll just go to a blank sheet. And essentially it's an Excel sheet. Again, this top area is the exact same format in every tool that they have. But if you can just use this just like you would a spreadsheet or an Excel document. Now, if you wanted to download these and actually open them as a Word doc and save them to your computer, you can easily do that. You can go to File, Download, and then you can download to whatever format you want. This is helpful if somebody sends you something. So say, I'll click this. We're making plans for the summer class schedule already. And so we are all collaborating on this. But say I wanted to download it and, put it in my book and look at it when I'm not by the computer. So I can I can look at it in Google Sheets. Open my Google Sheets. Right, so here it is. So basically, this is a really serious document, so I'm not going to write anything in it right now. But I could, if I saw that the room number for a proposed class is incorrect, I can go in and change that, which is helpful if you're looking at making sure that your own classes are accurate. This is hypothetical. You could have your own spreadsheet with other people. If there is somebody else looking at the document at the same time as you, it will show their icon right here. And it will tell you that, Jim is in the document as well. And you will even be able to see Jim's blue outline. When you click something and it outlines it, it will assign a color to each person. And you will be able to even see which cell Jim is looking at, or at least where his cursor is. So I'm going to back out of this. And then that is something, actually, let me go back in and show you. So if I could go to download and I could open it as an Excel file. I have Excel open, so it shouldn't take too long. I see how it just went to my downloads. I'm going to open it here. And now it's opened on my computer. So any changes I make in it now are just personal. They're not live anymore. That can be tricky if you do that and you make changes and you like think that they're live. You have to re-upload it so everybody can see your changes that way. But these are some really cool features. Something else that I do want to show everybody is Google Slides. So this is Google's version of PowerPoint. So you could start with a blank screen. Yeah, I mean, it has the same interface as PowerPoint. The awesome thing about this is if you're creating a presentation with a partner, you can both be working on it. I've actually scheduled time with a partner and we meet in the Google document and we work on it together. So say Jim was in this document too and he's typing this, Jim. And I can see that he typed it. It just shows up in front of me. You can add, new pages and it's always saved automatically. So this is great too if you have to give a presentation and you're worried about being able to access your presentation. Maybe your email is having problems or you don't know if you're going to be able to have a USB or to plug your computer in. If you just save it to your drive, you can just log on to Google anywhere and from any computer, any device, tablet, phone, whatever, you will have your slideshow and you can present. Dropbox is the same in that you can log into Dropbox wherever you are, but Dropbox doesn't have the amount of tools, free tools that Google does. There's so much more that you can do with Google. You can go through these on your own. I don't think we're going to need anything more this semester. I think those will support you very well. And then as you get interested, if you find that you like this, you can start using more of their tools. So I hope that was informative. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm always willing to help. I know that most of you, this is your first time in a college course, and so you might have had Blackboard before, and now you have e-learning, and it's very confusing. And there's just different methods and technology things that people do. So no worries if you want to ask me anything. I can show you. I know this stuff is going to help in all your classes, and better to know it sooner than later. So hope everybody has a good day, and I will see you soon.